Hello, sunshine! So New Year's Eve is quickly approaching, and if there is one thing that you should know about me, it's that I love an excuse to go all out on my makeup. So as soon as Halloween's over, I'm basically just counting down until New Year's. Throw some glitter, make it rain. Then I have to go back to just making up reasons to get crafty for the next 10 months. Come on! Memorial Day is totally a dress-up holiday. What are you talking about? So, when I saw Pantone's announcement for their 2018 Color of the Year, Ultraviolet, I thought, what better way to start out than decked in it from head to toe, or at least forehead to chin, anyways. Okay, so I've already done my basic complexion, foundation, concealer, a little bit of bronzer, but I did not want to go overboard because I'm about to go overboard on everything else. What I am 100% about to do though is put a decent amount of HD powder right under my eyes. It's fine enough to where it's not gonna cause any unwanted texture or cake up and crease under my eyes, but by putting a good amount of it right through here, it's gonna protect my concealer. So when I'm putting on glitter or really dark eyeshadow, if I've got some fallout, I can just take a fan brush or like a really fluffy powder brush and dust it away without it leaving a mess underneath my eyes. Sometimes I use HD powder instead of setting powder under my eyes anyway because my under eye area can get really dry and I have dry skin. It doesn't have the staying power of a regular setting powder, but it does lock everything in place without making it all creasy and crepey and aging me at least 10 years. I'm going to use just a little bit of Shadow Insurance from Too Faced to prime my eyelids. Okay, and I'm gonna start by using Urban Decay Loose Shadow in Sellout as my base shade, and I'm just gonna lightly dust that all over my lid. Okay, so now I'm going to take Urban Decay's shadow in Bordello, and I'm going to use a crease brush, and I'm going to go in and just lightly shade my crease and use this as kind of a transition shade. I'm also going to apply a little bit of this along my lower lash line with a little pencil brush. Now I'm going to take a flat shadow brush with the shade Soul Sister and go ahead and apply that all over my lid. And I'm actually going to work this slightly above my mobile crease because my eyes are a little bit hooded, so that way it all doesn't disappear when they're open. Alright, and before I blend, I'm going to go ahead and apply to the other eye so that way I can make sure that they're even. Alright, now I'm just going to blend with a clean blending brush. All right, now I've blended to where there's no harsh lines, and I've blended it up to my brow bone, so that way it's got a nice gradient. And I'm actually just gonna go in with a little bit more of Sellout and kind of brighten up that highlight. Now, I mean, if you want to look like Furiosa from Mad Max, you could leave it this way. Could be fun. So I'm actually going to go ahead and line my waterline with liquid silver from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm going to put just a tiny little crisscross on the inner corner on both sides. Just make sure you blend it immediately because it dries fast, and once it sets, you're not gonna be able to move. So now I'm gonna take the NYX Face and Body Glitter in number 11. This is the perfect ultraviolet tone. It embodies 2018's color of the year. It's perfect. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna tap a little bit down into the lid, and that's gonna give you an easy contained space to work from without making a huge mess. Then I'm gonna also take NYX's glitter primer. Now what I'm not gonna do is put the glitter primer all over my lid and then just slap glitter on haphazardly. I want a little bit more control of the application. So I'm gonna take a flat eyeshadow brush and put a little bit of the glitter primer on the back of my hand and kind of use this as a palette to work from. So I'll get both sides of the tip of the brush covered in primer, and then I'll actually dip it down in the lid, and that way I can pick up just however much glitter I want and control the consistency. And then you can kind of mix it again on the back of your hand to get it the way you want it. All right, so I want it really concentrated right here in the center of the lid. I want that to pretty much look solid. And then you can knock off a little of the glitter if you've got too much on. And so basically now what I'm gonna do is start blending it out, because I want the glitter to slowly start to fade into just shadow. And you'll want to work fairly quickly before the primer dries, but it's not just gonna turn to cement on you immediately. And you want it to blend out pretty evenly, but if it's not 100% perfect, we can go back and fix that with a little bit of shadow at the end. So now I'm going to take my all-time favorite liquid liner, the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, and I'm going to do a really thin line along my lash line. I just want to create a little bit of a, I guess, a space to make my lashes blend in a little bit better. My eyes are bright enough. I'm not going to go really thick or crazy with the eyeliner. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply lashes. And I'm going to throw on a little mascara and press it up into the false lashes, because help them all stay on all night. Alright, so I do want to add a little bit of color to my face, but I don't want to go overboard for obvious reasons. So I'm going to use a little bit of Nars Orgasm blush, really sparingly, like not a lot, guys. Just enough to give a little bit of color, but it's got that really nice luminosity to it, so it's going to look really pretty. Alright friends, next up is highlighter, and I'm using the NYX Duochrome Illuminating Powder in Twighlight Tint. This is really pretty, and it's got that purple tint to it, but it's not just like straight purple on your face, so I feel like it's a good complement to the rest of this look. It kind of goes with it, but it's not so overstated. So I'm just gonna dust a little bit on the tops of my cheeks and around my orbital bone with a fan brush. And nobody's gonna be mad if you get a little heavy-handed because it's New Year's. Alright, I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush and concentrate it right in the center here. Just to brighten up where I already put that silver. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do is apply my lip, and I am gonna go nude with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Loyalist. So I'm all about these because they don't budge. Like, this is the only liquid lip where I feel comfortable leaving my lipstick at home because I know I'm not gonna have to touch it up. All right, so now for the fun part. I'm gonna take a little bit of Glitter Rock. This is really pretty. It actually goes on pretty sheer. Pat it. So then it's like your lips have kind of a tint of what your eyes look like, but it's a lot more subtle. All right, you are ready to bring in 2018 in all of your sparkly ultraviolet glory. Everyone is gonna know that you are on top of the trends. And if they don't know, then you're gonna look really pretty, so it doesn't matter. All right, so let me know what you guys are doing for New Year's. Are you going all out? Are you watching the ball drop from your couch? There's a good probability that's what I'll be doing. Like this video if you liked it, and feel free to subscribe so that way you don't miss any of the videos coming out for you guys on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And feel free to share if you know of anybody that could use a little sunshine in their day. Happy New Year, sunshines! I'll see you on the other side. We're done here!